Hi guys, it's Yuli. Today's topic: happiness and perfect life is created, not waited. So we have talked a lot about Matrix before, like your thoughts, especially like random, small, constant thoughts, are manipulated. So you have to be careful about that thoughts you have think about yourself, your thoughts about the world and the money you thought, or the relationship thoughts, like your opinion about them, maybe mostly are manipulated. If now you are in depression, I'm so sorry, and anxiety, feeling little helpless, hopeless, lonely, even you feel ugly. Yes, sometimes I feel that too, but I just don't believe it because my belief and how to say hypnosis is so strong. I don't believe them, and all of them are manipulation. I hope you have been aware of that already. Doubt it. So if you, especially you live in the metropolis and everyone live on the earth, so in the city it's very dense of matrix. I wonder if you're already aware that like why people in the city are more like to be depressed, anxious and feeling horrible, and maybe like always feel bad about themselves. That is contribute to the matrix. If you are waiting to feel like right, waiting to feel like you're happy, you're waiting for the right moment, all this condition like the environment, job, friends, family, company, salary, and to build your perfect life, you're always gonna be disappointed because that will never come. Trust me, it will never come. Because why? Because something and some energy are they intended to sabotage your dream. So if you're waiting, it will never happen. Trust me. So the thing you want to do will never be done if you're waiting. Actually, on the contrary, that you want to build a perfect life, do your dream career, actually it's the opposite what's gonna happen. Like you're gonna do shitty things, make shitty friends, and your life gonna be worse and worse if you keep waiting. Especially you live in a big city like New York, Shenzhen, Hong Kong. Hong Kong is so matrixed. Hong Kong people, a lot of them are living. I have been to several places. I think like West Jiulong and the temple, Miaojie, right? There are some area that's really being matrix. It's horrible energy and it's in a chaos. If you live in those like very dense metropolis cities, you will never wait the perfect feeling. You will feel horrible. So I know that it's cliche that I will tell you like happy and ideal life are created rather than waited to be given. But it's not the time for you to decide to believe me or not. It's a crucial time, consequential moment for yourself to save yourself. So now it's the right time. It's a perfect time now that you start to live your perfect life. Just as your financial is secure, just live super relaxed, super happy, as everything you imagine and wanted has already been given to you. I guess some people are doubting like, oh, it's not real, like it's not real. Like what if I still live in a horrible place? It's very unorganized, and I have horrible like emotional situation. My body is not perfect shape, I know, but I will tell you later. This is not what you have to focus on. Just imagine that you live a perfect life, healthy, wealthy, and you have all your friends, loving people supporting you and doing your hobby and build and create and maintain a career that you always wanted to build. And you work with coworkers that you trust and they're super supportive to you. And even though it's very hard to believe, that's why a lot of people, there are very like 2% of people can have their dream come true. Most of them, another 98% are struggling. That's why, because it's so hard to ignore the reality, the so-called reality. Like you live in a horrible cheap place, you don't have a high paid job, you don't have a loving supportive partner, or you look ugly. that's a very random and normal common self-sabotage we like human being just do to themselves. That's so cruel. Can you imagine? You are the person who are so cruel to yourself. But it's okay, it's not you, it's Matrix, I told you. So the thoughts discipline is it's pretty hard. I told you, like it's highly selective skill for human being. So even like, I don't know what you think about self-control and self-discipline. People can go to gym and people can resist themselves to eat junk food, but that's just the superficial stuff. You can imitate, you can copy people, but the real discipline is about your thoughts, what you select and choose to own. Because like just stupid people are just stupidly believe and it's so arrogant, self-obsessed of believing every thought they have in their mind. Like, oh, they have so many opinions about government, about weather, about people, society, about the conspiracy. They saw like, oh my God, look, I have this idea, I have this inspiration. That's real. That's a thing like God gave you, but this is the devil try to confuse you, try to like confuse you about the truth. That's why you live in miserable life, because you're self-obsessed about believing in your thoughts, like the toddlers, the baby admire their poops. Like, oh my God, I have a poops. It's what I give. What I poops. It's so beautiful. It's a poop. It's a shit. Your thoughts is like that. You admire your thoughts. You think, oh my God, this is what I'm thinking. Yeah, people hate me. I'm ugly. You know, the ignore me situation is so horrible. You trust your thoughts. Those are poops. And next video, I'm gonna teach you how to discipline your thoughts, which might help you start your perfect life now.